So after a lot of research on this menu, I've come to the conclusion that getting the search uh, bar out of the menu is actually fairly hard to do. It's not hard if you know what you're doing, but for all of us that are just kind of layman at this, I don't know if it's worth the effort, you know. And so I want to show you a couple of options. Okay, one is you can reduce the titles. I spelled out coaching experience, spelled out related experience, spelled out education, and I went ahead and just kind of shortened that. Most people will know what ed means or certs means or things like that, and they can click on that. And then I can take out honors here and put them into those areas, and I would be able to keep it all on one navigation. Another thing you can do is you can combine these into areas, which is what I'm going to show you how to do. So I go to the back end. I want to go to appearance, and then I want to go to menus. Okay. Now, a couple things that we want to do here. We're going to create a custom menu. So what you would do is you would just create a new menu. You'd hit the plus sign up here. Usually there's going to be this is going to be set up right here, just like this. And all you do is you come up, you type in the name of your menu. You just want to go main menu bar, whatever you want to call it. Create menu. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to your pages, and you want to select all your pages. You could have hit select all there and then add the menu. All right, so that'll show up. Now, from here, we're going to have to do a couple things. Okay, one is we're going to have to create some new pages, but to kind of show you what I'm looking at, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this. I want to do it so you know exactly what we're talking about. I want to go to pages. I want to create, I'm going to call one of these pages qualifications. And essentially that's going to be my education and my certifications. Okay, and we'll show you what to do with that text here in a little bit. So I'm going to hit publish. I'm going to come back. I'm going to hit all new again. This time I'm going to put experience. And this is going to be my coaching experience, my related experience, my athletic experience, and maybe we go with additional professional experience. Okay, I'm going to hit publish. All right, so now those two pages are in, I'm going to go back to appearance, menus. I need to add those pages in. So I'm going to add experience, qualifications. I'm going to add that to the menu. All right, now what I want to do is I want to move these around. So I'm going to move qualifications to the top, and then my experience. And what I want to do is fill them in. Okay, so education, I'm going to come up, and certifications go under qualifications as well. Okay, now what you just saw there is basically creating a sub menu. So I'm going to take education, I'm going to slide it over a little bit, and take certifications and slide it over a little bit. Experience, I'm going to do the same thing. Start with coaching experience, move it over. I'm going to go to related experience, move it over. I'm going to do athletic experience, move it over. And then what I'm going to create is another page that's going to be speaking and publications, and that's going to be that additional professional experience. My recommendation is to take the honors and place them throughout uh, the different experiences. So if you were honor roll, put it with education. If you were all conference, put it with athletic experience. Those types of things. But I'm going to save this menu. All right. And then I'm going to come over here where it says primary menu, and I'm going to select main menu bar, the one that I just named, and hit save. What that does is it makes sure that this is the menu that we see. So I'm going to go back to the site. And from here, now you can see I put it back down to one bar, and it's limited a lot of those navigation buttons that we were looking at. Okay, so if we hit qualifications, I can go to education, certifications. I can go to experience, coaching experience, related experience, athletic experience. And what I'll do is I'll go back and I will create, I'll write all this out again. It'll be coaching experience spelled out, those types of things. And I'm going to combine the speaking and publications. And then, you got your honors or whatever. What we're going to end up doing is adding, a tab for references, testimonials, things like that. And then maybe you throw some other things up here like video, or some connections to some other sites. But this is a lot cleaner. Another thing that you can do that would be recommended is if you wanted to use this as a personal blog, you could have just your home and then have a tab that says resume and then have all your subpages of all your components of your resume. The only negative to this in my mind is if I just come up here and I click qualifications, I don't navigate down. That's where you land on that page, and that's why I wrote education and certifications in there. Because what we would do is we're going to go back now. We're going to go to our back end. We're going to go to those pages. We're going to find that qualifications page. All right. Before we do that, we're going to go to education, and I'm going to copy this URL. All right. So I just highlight it, hit Control C. You could also do it by going to the page itself. You could go to education page, come up here, highlight it, hit Control C. And I'm going to go to the page experience. I'm going to edit it, or I'm sorry, qualifications. I'm going to highlight education, and this little chain mark right here is a link. It's basically saying link. So I click that, and I just paste in the URL for that. Okay, and I hit add link. So now I hit update. When I go to that page, and if somebody was just to click qualifications, they'd come down, they'd see education, they click education, and they go to your education page. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to format all these pages so they look nice and neat.